It was a day that started like any other for international human rights lawyer Amal Clooney and her iconic husband, George Clooney, until everything took a terrifying turn. The world-renowned actor, known for his charm, humanitarian work, and decades of cinematic brilliance, reportedly collapsed during a private engagement, sending shockwaves through their inner circle and across the world. Fans were stunned, but no one was more affected than Amal herself, who witnesses say was visibly distraught, breaking down in tears as emergency responders rushed to help George. For a couple so admired and often seen as the epitome of elegance and strength, this moment shattered the image of perfection and reminded the world that even the most glamorous among us are not immune to life's harshest trials. Sources close to the couple have revealed that George Clooney, 63, had been pushing himself both professionally and personally in recent months. Between his movie projects, global charity work, and his dedication to family, he reportedly hadn't taken time to rest. During a closed-door meeting with close associates regarding a humanitarian project, George allegedly lost consciousness and collapsed without warning. The room turned into chaos. Phones were dialed in frantic speed. Amal, who had been sitting beside him, was seen screaming his name, her voice cracking with fear. Witnesses say she clutched his hand, begging him to respond. The normally composed and poised Amal broke down sobbing, completely consumed by the moment. Paramedics arrived within minutes, and the world's most beloved couple suddenly faced a health scare that left everyone stunned. This isn't the first time George Clooney has faced medical challenges. In past interviews, the Oscar-winning actor has opened up about the long-term effects of a spinal injury he sustained while filming. He's described in painful detail how those injuries left him bedridden for weeks, even contemplating life-ending thoughts because of the pain. Though he's often brushed off health concerns in public with a smile and his signature charm, close friends now admit that his health has been a growing concern. Despite his physical struggles, George had always maintained a grueling work schedule. Amal often encouraged him to slow down, prioritizing their twin children and their shared causes. But George, ever the perfectionist and driven humanitarian, wouldn't listen. This emergency collapse, however, may be the moment that forces a permanent change. Amal Clooney is often hailed for her grace under pressure. A woman who has stood before the United Nations, defended victims of war crimes, and maintained her composure under intense international scrutiny, rarely shows emotional vulnerability. But this time, the fortress cracked. As news of George's condition spread, Amal was seen outside the hospital in tears, leaning on a close friend for support. Witnesses say she appeared to be praying, pacing back and forth, her usual calm demeanor replaced with panic and helplessness. In that moment, the public saw not the polished lawyer, but a woman terrified of losing the man she loves. Social media exploded with messages of support, sympathy, and love for Amal. Fans around the world shared photos, videos, and emotional messages, praying for George's recovery and Amal's strength. After what felt like an eternity, doctors confirmed that George Clooney's condition had stabilized, though he remains under medical supervision. The cause of the collapse has been attributed to acute physical exhaustion, combined with stress and lingering spinal complications. The medical team made it clear, unless George Clooney significantly reduces his workload and changes his lifestyle, the risk of a future emergency remains very real. Amal, once she was assured of his survival, reportedly vowed to never leave his side again. Sources close to the family say she is already restructuring her own workload to spend more time at home with George and their children. While this terrifying experience has shaken the couple to the core, it has also strengthened their bond in a way few could imagine. As George Clooney continues to recover, there is much speculation about his future. Will he step back from Hollywood for good? Will he dedicate his time solely to family and philanthropy? Insiders hint that Amal is urging him to prioritize peace over productivity, especially with their children growing up and needing their father healthy and present. Whatever they decide, it's clear that this moment will redefine the next chapter of their lives. Their love story, already admired across the globe, has now gained new layers of resilience, vulnerability, and deep human emotion. Fans are watching closely, not just because of their fame, but because their story reflects the highs and lows so many couples face. As the world continues to rally behind George and Amal Clooney during this difficult time, let's remember the importance of compassion, presence, and prioritizing what truly matters. Whether you're a fan of their work or simply moved by their emotional journey, we encourage you to stay with us as we follow their path forward. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or well wishes for the Clooney family. Your support means the world. Until next time, stay safe, take care of your loved ones, and remember, even stars have their darkest nights before the dawn.